Middlebrook, welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks, Dave.
Absolutely. So how you been?
Good.
Good.
Yeah, I think that we're all we can say good in the present moment. We're
Yeah,
not sick and, we have our health and family. So I'm good
great.
so
Good.
far. Yeah,
Good. How are
yeah.
you guys all managing through everything at this moment?
Um, it's actually something that I've been trying to stay very present and
Mhm.
stay very not really trying to think too much forward. Just and staying off of a lot of negative channels
Right.
that
Right.
can bring it kind of down, be a little scary, especially with kids. And but just really trying to stay in the moment
Yeah.
of that time, and I think
Yeah.
it's a kind of a blessing in disguise in that moment.
Yeah.
Doing what we can.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a tough time.
Yeah.
And tough times for small business owners too, which you are. So your company that you have two franchises, right? Starcycle in Florida and Camas.
Just the Philida one. So
Okay.
yeah, yep, just the Philida one. I'm the sole owner of the Philida ones. I had partners in Camas, and
Okay.
they went over there. So I'm in Philida, and as a business owner, there's so many reasons of why you have a business, and it's not so much of what you do, but
Right.
it's the why. And my why is people and being around people
Hmm.
and making them feel and see the best version of themselves. So not being able to be physically around people is challenging, and not being able to see clients is challenging. Being at home with the kids, mom, wife, same thing. We're all in this together.
Right.
There's nobody going. I mean, different struggles, different, but it's
Hmm.
all kind of the same.
Right.
So as a business owner, my why is a little like woof, is hurt, and but the
Right.
connections that we have through social media outlets, we have and just talking to people on the phone. My instructors, we had a Zoom call the
Hmm.
other night,
Yeah.
and it was lovely. And same with the front desk staff. We
Yeah.
giggled and just kind
Right.
of connected in that way. But as a small business owner, I am not working
Right.
in the studio, so
Yeah.
that is a challenge.
Right. So for the audience
Yeah,
members that might be watching that aren't real familiar with Star Cycle, can you give us like just a quick overview of your business and your business
sure.
model when
So
called BC or before COVID ID or COVID-19?
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Won't that be funny? So we are a franchise, and
Okay.
when we are indoors, boutique fitness, indoor spin studio. We do 45 minutes of sweaty fun to the
Nice.
beat of the music. We do it by
Perfect.
candlelight. So people love that. And
Yeah.
it is to the beat of the music. So it is, your feet are hitting that downbeat. It's full body. We do, we grab weights, and we have a whole, sequence that's arms, stretching. Um, but it is, not only is it a good workout, um, it's the community within the four walls
Right.
that is really something we cherish. And I think that we're all kind of like, oh, well, we have a bike, or, some of us have bikes,
Right. Hmm.
and they're able to get them. And some clients had bikes at home, and they still
Right.
came into the studio. So
Okay.
um, yeah, we're struggling in that regard, with not being able to be open.
Right. So is there anything that you can do or that you're offering right now, or is there a specific way that the community can be supporting you during this time where most everything is closed? Is there any like
Yeah,
online
yeah.
offerings? What are you guys offering for everybody?
So actually, I just for Flight of Studio only that I can speak
Okay.
for.
Yeah.
And so members, we have a couple different ways that people can come into Start Cycle when BC, before COVID.
Right.
Uh, we have memberships, unlimited monthly memberships, and then we have some class packages. So people that are memberships were on a renewal, so every month, charged a rate. And so for monthly members that continue to hold on to that, because as small business, you know, this is a short thing. I'm very appreciative for all the members that hung onto their memberships and stayed active.
Right.
Um, they have access to an online portal,
Okay.
which has it has on bike and off bike mat classes. Trying to stay on brand with those, so think like fun music, moving to the beat of the music. And then we also have some kids online activities, dance classes, stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
So we really tried to, and then we're also streaming live Instagram classes almost
Mhm.
daily from our studio anyway, on
Okay.
our bikes most of the time, trying to work in some stretching and some mat classes as well. Um, and then I also today, actually last night, sent out an email that I was dropping my monthly memberships down to from 150 to to 99
Okay.
during this time that we can't be open. They can
Okay.
still have access to all the online classes that we're offering,
Okay.
and we're going to have some Zoom classes on there too, just kind of figuring out the logistics of that.
Okay.
And then that will lock them in when we reopen instead of coming back at the 150 rate, which is a normal monthly membership rate.
Right.
It's going to lock them in at a founding membership rate, which is 119. So I feel that,
Meetings then.
um, yeah, it's a big thank you to the people that have stayed active
Right.
during this time because
Right.
not everybody is working.
It's a tough time. Absolutely. So if people
Yeah,
want to, how can people find out more information then, if they want to take advantage of some of these online opportunities that you're offering currently?
sure. So Instagram is huge right now. Starcycle Philida.
Okay.
We put a lot of stuff out on that. That seems to be kind of the main source where people are going to. And
Right.
then also we keep our Facebook updated. Email Philida at starcycleride.com
Okay.
is I got nothing else to do except for answer emails right
There
now.
you go. Perfect. So
So I'm
everybody email
staying very
right now.
connected there. Huh?
I said everybody email you right now.
Right, exactly. Except, I got these darn long nails that just the nail kitchen next door is Starcycle. Jay,
Maybe
a
the
good friend of
scraping
mine.
will narrow them
I
down.
know. I'm
Trim
like,
them
oh my
down.
gosh.
Yeah.
So he yeah, that the email flight at starcycleride.com,
Okay.
Facebook, you can find us there, Instagram.
Okay.
We have a website, starcycleride.com. You can find us on there as well. Go to the Flight Studio.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, we have some options, and then I'm doing some retail sales via the Instagrams as well,
Okay.
and I have um, just getting them in the mail and getting them to people. So
Perfect.
it's not the same,
Right.
but you adapt and you change.
And that's what we can do, right? I mean, there's times
Right.
where this is where we get creative, the small business owners too. There's a certain, we're used to doing a certain way of business. And when we get, kind of these roadblocks, we have to think about what are different ways that we can still stay connected with our client base. And so
Yeah.
you found some great ways there. So hopefully audience will take
Yeah.
advantage of this opportunity and reach out to you. Before we go though, like I always like to just hear stories of inspiration. I mean, it's a tough time right now. Some people have not been affected. Some are like charging forward, and others are like, you know what? I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. So, you're on social media a lot. You have a lot of great clients. What can you leave us with? What have you observed in terms of like an inspiring story that you have maybe seen or experienced yourself through all this?
You know, I think the clients that, well, I was on my way home. I actually not way home. I was on my way to the studio
Hmm.
as we were just told that we were going to be this last one on the Wednesday, and I had a few clients reach out and hey, can I rent a bike and so it just kind of caught wind. I didn't even really put anything online, but within 48 hours, all my bikes were gone. So, but what I found really wonderful is that, okay, they can have all these bikes, but I can't really teach a class every single day, for all the time, because
Right.
that would be boring.
Right.
So I asked my instructors if they were interested in taking bikes
Mhm.
and going home and teaching from their home.
Right.
So for me, um, they are doing that in kind of an exchange for a bike.
Right.
And granted, this is a side hustle for a lot of them. It's not their
Yeah.
main source of income. It's a fun job.
Yeah.
I still was just very overwhelmed by their jump up and want to do that for clients, because that's their altruistic personality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, the surrounding businesses in Erickson Farms, which is where we're locating at, Tom at Mahoney's,
Mm-hmm.
is just he's really doing the best that he can for his employees, and
Right.
kind of that whole entire area. Kelly, with Katie Soul, and with Artana, Jay at Vanilla Kitchen. Um, they just Before that, we were all planning something really, really fun to do for the community there.
Right.
And then when this happened, we were all kind of like, whoa, you know, let's kind of support each other in the way that we can online. And
Exactly.
so Tom at Mahoney's, he still has takeout and growlers to
Right.
fill, and yep,
Nice.
um, root beer for root beer floats, because
Yeah. You have some of
big
those.
in those root beer floats. If beer
Yeah.
is not your thing,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I think most of it. And then I have some clients that own businesses. Shelly at Not Too Shabby,
Mm-hmm.
she's just you know doing her thing. Like, you get online, shop online, she'll bring it to the car.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, Medeo, same thing. There's lots of business owners that are just changing
Right. Right.
and
Well,
trying to
it
make
could
it
be like
work.
this could be a whole new business model once we all, come out of this, right?
Oh man,
Transition
it
or
is lonely.
transitioning. Yeah, it's tough, but this is a time where we all have to band together and really support one another. And so
Right.
I really appreciate you taking the time today too, just to be able to share a little bit about what you're experiencing and how the community can be out there supporting you. So thank you so much, Selena. I really appreciate the
Welcome.
time. Everybody go support her. We have to band
Thanks,
together
Dave.
right now. So everyone take care and thanks for tuning in, okay?
Right. Thanks, Dave.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. I really hope you enjoyed the interview. If you want to watch or listen to some more great stories from amazing influencers in our community, please be sure to check out my Facebook and YouTube page listed below. Also, if you know of somebody that I should interview, or maybe it's even you, for an upcoming episode, go ahead and reach out to me at dave@sobolikrealestate.com. Thanks and take care, everybody.